Well, hello again, and welcome to another Hyperion morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Well, the good news, it's a holiday week. Maybe you don't even have to work today. If you do, maybe it's a short week. Who knows? Whatever you got going on, we're here to supply some positivity and some smiles to get things going the right way, the best way we possibly can on a morning, on a Monday morning. Hopefully, you had an amazing weekend. Hopefully, it was filled with fun. If you were traveling over the weekend, hopefully that went smoothly for you. If you're traveling over the next several days, a lot of you probably are. Hopefully, that goes smoothly. Again, as I always say, please pack your patience. A lot of people traveling, things go sideways. It's all good. You're going to get through this and you're going to get to your destination and you're going to have a good time no matter what holiday you're celebrating at this time of year or if you're celebrating no holidays. It's all good. Enjoy. Enjoy. Good morning, Laquan. Happy Monday to you. Appreciate you being here. Hey, Marianne. Good to see you. Good morning. Appreciate you being here as well. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Thank you for joining us on this journey of positivity, just trying to make things brighter, make things better on any given day. So, what are we talking about on this day? It is Monday, December 22nd, 2025. We're almost to Christmas. I believe it's the last night of Hanukkah as well. So, for those of you who celebrate Hanukkah, I hope it's been a wonderful holiday for you as well. Whatever you're celebrating, it's all good. Enjoy. Enjoy. What are we talking about on this day? Well, we received a little bit of information about that thing they kind of announced a little while back as to when we'll be seeing the castle at Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World, Cinderella Castle, and when it's going to receive its paint job, kind of more back to a little bit more like its classic paint job. They announced this at Destination D23 earlier. Well, it was late this summer. We were there when they announced it. Didn't make a lot of a park announcements, but this was one of them. They're going to kind of get it away from the more pink that it is now and get more to the creams and grays and blues and gold that it kind of used to have. And there's been discussion of what the reasoning is behind that. And, I'm the Imagineers know. They know why they're doing it. But what I found interesting is that, well, first of all, it's going to be starting in January. So we are pretty close here, just less than a month away, right? We're just a few weeks away till we're January. Don't know exactly when in January this will be starting, but it's going to be happening in January. They're going to drain the moat around the castle and they're going to start painting it. Sounds like most of it is going to be done in the nighttime. And then they say the cranes that they're going to be using to help paint, they're going to try and lower those by noon. So you're still going to get as many great shots or a chance to enjoy Cinderella Castle as much as possible, which I think is wonderful. That's great. Don't know if they'll be putting up scrim and some other things, but if they can do whatever they can to make people's holidays, no matter when they're going, as good as possible and still be able to get those great pictures while they're redoing the castle. That's fantastic. And there will be some slight alterations to some of the daytime shows and, of course, Happily Ever After that happens at night, but they're still going to be having them. So those will be there as well. It seems like they're trying to do as much as they can to make this happen, but kind of curb the footprint of what's going on and how it'll affect your visits to Magic Kingdom in the future. So that's good, but very excited. I kind of like the pink castle. I had no problem with it, but I do like the classic castle as well. That's the one that I first started going to Magic Kingdom with. So I'm excited to see when it's done. And I think it'll be spiffy and new and bright and beautiful. And it'll be easier, I think, to touch up than the castle is right now. So yeah, so that's coming. It should be finished sometime later next year, starting in January and then finishing sometime later next year. So there you go. A little bit of Disney news for you. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, on this day, back in 1958, the Chipmunk song. Yes, the Chipmunk song hit number one on the charts. Going back to the castle, Marianne, you really like that. I agree. Because in the past, when they've done things with the castle, it's basically, like I said, they put scrim up and they try and do something that makes it look like the castle, but it's not the castle. Sometimes people have their only vacation. It could be it may be the only time they ever go to Walt Disney World, or it may be several years. And it'd be unfortunate that they don't get that wonderful castle photo that they want. Yes, I agree, Marianne. Very considerate. Anyway, back to the Chipmunk song. Yes, in 1958, on this day, it hit the number one spot on the charts. You know the Chipmunk song, of course. It's a classic Christmas song now. Funny, funny Christmas song. Some people find it annoying. I find it adorable. Although I don't want to listen. I used to work at Toys R Us back long time ago. Actually, when Toys R Us really existed, but long time ago. And I worked during the holiday season. Obviously, that's when I started with seasonal, and I stayed on for a couple more years after that. And of course, they had the Christmas soundtrack that plays, and you get the Chipmunk song multiple times, for better or for worse, right? Yeah. But yeah, I still enjoy it. I love the Chipmunk song. I think it's kind of funny. Anyway, it was the first ever holiday song to hit number one on the charts, and it stayed as the only holiday song to be number one on the charts until it was knocked off by, of course, Mariah Carey. Yes, and All I Want for Christmas Is You. Back that was all the way till 2019. So from 1958 to 2019, the Chipmunks were the only song that hit number one on the charts. Oh, Laquan loves the Chipmunks. They're so funny. I agree. The Chipmunks are funny. So yeah, celebrate that today. Maybe listen to the Chipmunk song. Sure, why not? Absolutely. What else are we talking about on this day? Well, maybe while you're listening to the Chipmunk song, you can enjoy some date nut bread. It is National Date Nut Bread. Do you like date nut bread? I do. I do. I haven't had it a ton, but I do enjoy it. I love dates. I love nuts. Yeah, serve me up some date nut bread. I'm all on board. Kind of was one of those spice breads. The dates, very sweet, very sugary. Then the nuts, which you add that texture change. I like that. Usually it's walnuts, sometimes it's pecans. But I do love it. So if you love your date nut bread, go pick up a loaf today or bake up a loaf at home. Absolutely. I'm on board with that. Or bake up a batch of cookies and exchange it with somebody today. Today is National Cookie Exchange Day. So if you make those batches of cookies, maybe bring them and gift them to somebody. Yeah. Maybe each side, you'll bake up your favorite cookies. They'll bake up their favorite cookies and you'll exchange. Absolutely on this day. Love it. Baked up a batch of cookies. Yes, yesterday I did because I received, or Michelle and I received, it was the new Disney Vacation Club magazine. And in it, they had the recipe for the Snickers Doodle cookie that used to be at the Festival of the Holidays. It's not there this year. We talked about on this week's episode. That cookie is also very good. But the Snickers Doodle, it was our favorite cookie. So I baked up a batch of those yesterday and very enjoyable. We enjoyed some last night. They're very good. Very good. Anyway, yeah, today's the day to trade off some cookies. And if you're trying to think about, well, I look at this recipe and I have to make enough to kind of have some for this person, have some for that person, and make sure I have some for myself. Maybe you need to do a little math for that. Never easy, but that's okay because it is National Mathematics Day. So you can do that math and figure out that recipe, figure out how to double it, triple it, whatever you need to do to get enough cookies to exchange with your favorite friends and family and whatever you guys going on this day. Yeah, National Mathematics Day. Weird day for it, but hey, it's all good. Absolutely. Hey, if it's your birthday today on this December 22nd, a very happy birthday to you. Here are some of the phenomenal people you celebrate your birthday with. We'll start with, hey, do you love the Bee Gees? I do. Shame. I love the Bee Gees. I love all their music. I know it's not cool to love the Bee Gees, but I love the Bee Gees. Anyways, 2/3 of the Bee Gees, it would have been their birthday today. Maurice and Robin Gibb, of course, with their brother Barry Gibb, those who made up the Bee Gees. They would have been 76 today, born on this day in 1949. Unfortunately, they've both passed. Maurice, we lost him back in 2003, and Robin in 2012. But what an impact they made on the music industry. Again, depending on your viewpoint, for better or for good. But I love the Bee. I love it. You're going to put the Bee Gees on? I'm listening. I love it. I love it. They have won multiple Grammy Awards for their music, both as singers and songwriters and producers, not just their work, but the works of many other artists as well. They are also in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and deservedly so. Happy birthday to Maurice and Robin Gibb. Happy birthday to great Disney legend Diane Sawyer. She turns 80 today, born on this day in 1945. news anchor, news program hostess for so many years. ABC World News Tonight, Good Morning America, 2020. The list goes on and on of all the phenomenal things she has done over his career. Great interview, great, just amazing, amazing news person. She is in the Television Hall of Fame. She has won multiple Emmy Awards, and yes, she is a Disney legend being inducted in 2019. Very, very happy birthday to Diane Sawyer. Happy birthday to great actor Ralph Fiennes. He turned 63 today, born this day in 1962. He's won a Tony Award. He's a star of stage and screen. He's also been nominated for 3 Academy Awards, 7 Golden Globe Awards, and also has been nominated for an Emmy Award as well. What's this, Marianne? You have a friend who was nanny for one of their kiddos. Nice guys. Are you talking about the Gibbs? That's cool. That's great to know. What an interesting thing to know somebody who was the nanny for one of their kids. Fascinating. Fantastic. That's amazing, Marianne. Thanks for sharing that. Appreciate that. Anyways, back to Ralph Fiennes. Think about the great roles he's had. He was the really bad guy in Schindler's List, of course. He was in The English Patient. More recently, he was in Conclave and was very, very good in Conclave, which a lot of people watched because it came out not too long before, of course, we were choosing a new pope earlier this year. Also, for you Harry Potter fans, he played Voldemort. Yeah, he played Voldemort. He plays great good guys and great bad guys. He's an amazing actor. Happy birthday to Ralph Fiennes. Happy birthday to great singer Jordan Sparks. She turns 36 today, born on this day in 1989. She was the winner of the 6th season of American Idol. She has been Grammy nominated. She's won an AMA. She also has Disney ties, including she sings the anthem for the Disney Treasure, Live the Adventure. Amazing. And she's also made appearances at Each the Beat and done various other work with Disney as well. But she's just a great, great singer, 100%. Happy birthday to her. Finally, last but definitely not least, happy birthday to Joshua Bassett. He turns 25 today, born this day in 2000. He's a Disney Channel guy. Was on Disney Channel. He's in Stuck in the Middle. Then he really rose to more prominence in High School Musical, the series, a show that I loved, at least for the first couple seasons. He played Ricky Bowen in that. He won an Emmy Award for being in that show and was nominated another time as well. Also, he appears in a movie that we like that's kind of gone by the wayside, but we thought it was really, really good, called Better Nate Than Ever. I think you can still find it on Disney Plus. It was actually a really, really entertaining movie. And he had a great role in that as well. He's done other television shows, movies, and is a great philanthropist as well for being only 25. Amazing. Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to all of them. And again, if it's your birthday, a very, very happy birthday to you. Celebrate. Absolutely. 100%. Shameless self-promotion time before we get out of here. Yes, we did have a new episode drop just yesterday. Hopefully you've had the chance to listen to it, but if not, it's there for you to download and enjoy at your convenience during this holiday season, which is good because we discuss our weekend visit out to the Walt Disney World Resort from the previous weekend, where we went out for kind of a long weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and enjoyed a lot of things throughout Epcot, particularly, but also Magic Kingdom, a stay at Bay Lake Towers, visit to some of the resorts to check out their holiday decor, some of the holiday foods, and just having a great, great holiday time out there. And we discuss everything we experienced and what we enjoyed at length, as we tend to do. It was only a 3-day trip. And yet somehow we can extend that to nearly an hour and a half episode because we like to talk. Anyway, hopefully you enjoy that when you get the opportunity coming up. And the video version will be coming out later this week. I plan on working on it today, this evening after I get off work. And then hopefully it'll be out either tonight, tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon, possibly at the very latest, depending, assuming the editing goes well. But yeah, so that'll be there as well. We include a lot of pictures in that you'll want to check out. So download, listen to the audio version first, and then enhance it by going and checking out the video version here on YouTube. For those of you watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you get the opportunity. And thanks to everybody who already has done that or has listened to this episode or any of our episodes ever. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right, going to get out of here. Everybody, have an amazing Monday. Hopefully, it's mellow for you, whether you're traveling, whether you're getting in those last few days of work before the holidays really kick off. Holidays have kicked off for a lot of people, but before the Christmas holiday really kicks off. Whatever you got going on, hopefully it's magical. Hopefully it's wonderful. And hopefully it's fun and safe and fantastic. And as I like to say every single day, please, please, please keep on sharing that kindness. Keep on sharing those smiles. And of course, keep on sharing that positivity. I will be back with you tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. ish, to do all those things with you once again. Until that time, everybody, have a magical day. I'll see you tomorrow.